The Harold B. Brumbaugh Alumni Service Award has been given annually since 1971. It honors someone who has volunteered his or her time unselfishly and enthusiastically for Juniata College and who is an exceptional role model for all Juniata alumni to follow. The recipient of the 2016 Harold B. Brumbaugh Alumni Service Award is William Chu, class of 1964. Marion Kircher Oliver, also class of 64, will present the award. Marion and Bill, please come forward.
As a representative of the class of 1964, I am proud to read this citation for Bill Chu. Unselfish, enthusiastic, exceptional role model, yes, yes, and yes. You are about to hear a list of whereases that verify just how Bill has impacted positively on our college and has represented the ideals of the Juniata community. And you will be impressed by his many accomplishments, including serving on the Alumni Council twice and serving as a class fund agent with Rich Morgan since 2007. It's not surprising that the staff at Juniata that works with Bill closely and directly expresses their appreciation. And even more than those things which you will hear listed in the citation, many of you already know that Bill is a friend we can count on. Dan O'Sullivan, the chair of our class executive committee, knows it very well. He, in fact, calls Bill his go-to guy. Dan has been the organizer and motivator for our class celebrations, it seems like, always. So when Dan was disabled in a car accident in 2008, we were not certain that we could put together an organized, memorable reunion without Dan's skills and guidance. Dun, da, da, dun, da, da. Enter our hero. Yes, Bill stepped in to make sure that the planning of our 45th reunion not only moved forward, but actually fulfilled our hopes. Much to the relief and gratitude of Dan and the rest of us. And Bill has been right there, here, ever since. Now here's a bit of trivia about Bill that is not widely known outside the class of 1964. Our class selected him as our Prince Charming for the May Day celebration. I think we got that right. And now for the whereases. Whereas William H. Chu, member of the class of 1964, has provided selfish and unwavering service and support to his alma mater with contagious energy and loyalty. And whereas he has served as a member of the Alumni Council, first from 1983 to 1986, and more recently from 2011 to 2014, and whereas he has cultivated the Juniata network in the Philadelphia region by attending and organizing events for alumni, parents, and friends of the college, and by serving on the Delaware Valley Juniata Club leadership team. And whereas he has mentored students by volunteering at the Juniata Career Day, attending networking events, hosting as part of the Juniata Job Shadow Program, and serving as a member of the Juniata Career Team. And whereas he has served as a Juniata Admissions Ambassador, encouraging prospective students to consider Juniata through representation at college fairs, talking with students and their families at regional receptions and off-campus interviews, and through the Gold Card Alumni Scholarship Program, And whereas he has given generously of himself as a loyal club and society donor and member of the Heritage Circle, has supported the fundraising efforts of the college as a campaign volunteer and former vice president of the J Club, and has served as a class fund agent with Rich Morgan since 2007. And whereas he has also served his class as a reunion volunteer and member of the class of 1964 steering committee. He managed the class website for many years. He served as a representative at the President's Commission on the 50th Reunion Giving, and he designed the 50th Reunion booklet. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Juniata Alumni Association acknowledges and appreciates all that he has done and continues to do for Juniata. It is an honor and a privilege to present William H. Chu with the prestigious Harold B. Brumbaugh Alumni Service Award by direction of the Alumni Council.
Thank you, Marion. I so appreciate you and David and all the things that you guys do for the college. You know, when Juniata people get together, Linda mentioned yesterday that there's a sense of wholesomeness and community that just comes out. And it makes volunteering, whatever you do, so rewarding and actually easy. So it's not real work, it's love labor, right? I'm going to try to follow some notes here. You know, I often talk to young people in some of the college fairs and so on, and I say, you should really visit this campus. It's so beautiful, and that's when you get the sense that you really know that this is where you want to come. It happened to me before the campus was so beautiful. Really, 50 years ago, it was a great place. I came to visit with when my brother was a senior here, and I liked everything about it. The decision, however, was extra easy because I saw a sign on my way out here from New Jersey, coming up from the turnpike. We passed a barn, and literally there's a sign painted on the side of that barn: "Chew, Red Man, Tobacco." I think there must have been a tree in front of the tobacco, because it just said, "Bill Chew, you're supposed to be a Juniata Indian." So, visiting campus, absolutely. My son, Casey, is here. He came to see the college. I thought maybe he was going to go to Penn State, and I was worried about that. But now, he didn't have a similar sign, but I think he had a flirtation with the tour guide. He had a great experience here. He actually became a tour guide himself. Played tennis, went abroad, was in the choir, joined a band with lots of friends, and there's a new event, tradition I guess, called the Mr. Juniata concert or contest. It's like a fake, beauty pageant. He won it. I say that because most people in this room, in my age group, we know that the real Mr. Juniata was Harold B. Brumbaugh. That was his moniker. We also called him HB. He lived in the Cloister Arch, and I guess later D&T. But when my brother and I were there, that's where he lived, and we saw him often on campus. He had such a great laugh and a poise about him. And I understand that he was often traveling with the college and quite an ambassador for the college. So he's truly Mr. Juniata. Yeah, so I look at lists of people on this previous recipients of this award, and I saw people that we saw yesterday being honored for speaking. Ron Seiler, Joan Van Note from 66, Dan O'Sullivan from 64, our class. I've heard so much about these guys. Class is 66 anyway. You guys rock. You guys really, I mean, it was neat to see and be part of the ceremony last night, the dinner. It was awesome. But anyway, if you go back, I guess 20 years after the start of that award, Howard Brumbaugh was the recipient. So I had to understand how come after 20 years he's finally recognized. But I think that's when they started adding his name, and that's well deserved. But that's it. I feel very honored to be in the company on that list. I'm so happy to be here with all the staff and my family. They did such a terrific job organizing this and accommodating us. And I really love this event. I used to say, oh, well, I got this like chapel, 11 o'clock, I guess I got to come to this event, but it's inspiring. And I really appreciate all these wonderful stories. So thank you very much.